Hello everybody. Do you like the Vorinclex avatar? We have a new deck, and this is perfect. It's called the Devilish Path, after Third Path Iconoclast and Devilish Valet. It's part of the Valet series that we have. So if you haven't joined us before, first of all, remember to like and subscribe. Can't forget that. I may say it once or twice during the entire video, but I'm Travis. Welcome to Tpull's Corner. We've done a lot of... this is a Phyrexia card. Barb Batterfist. Crypt creature gets +1/-1. Okay. Kind of disgusting, but fine. We have this as an instant. Now a crypt creature gets +1. That is kind of gross. Let's see, 2 damage to any target. Okay, this will still work. 2 damage to that target, and then 1 damage to each. That does a little board wipe for me. Now they still have those, and they're cheap to equip. And you might have... some easy ways to equip these, yes? But do you have removal? He can equip this one and make it a 3/1. He didn't do it. I like that. Okay, so let's do this. And we show you how the Devilish Valet works. And let's wait on a Ganjo. Maybe we can get away with not putting it down as land. Anyways, as I was saying, we started off with Devilish Valet in Historic. We've been playing in Modern. What did you just do? Can't attack or block. That's disgusting. I need one of these crowbar type things. Or I could use a blue land. Let's do this. And that's all we'll do. So if they put this on it, it just becomes a 3/2? No wonder it's cheap. Uh-oh. Flying? 3/2 with flying. Yeah, we'll go ahead and chump block that. Oh, perfect. I like that. Okay, now I don't think we can wait anymore. I think we need to put you down. And then you get to attack. Excellent. That gives me the 6 mana I need for mass production. Or it would give me the blue that I need for Iconoclast, if I thought that would be better. I do have a counter spell if he puts down something nasty. Affinity for equipment. Spell costs less for each equipment you already control. Let's do this. Let's kick it too. Auto pay. We get a white soldier token. I mean, they can tap the mountain. That's really their only thing that they can do right now. He attacks? Why would you do that? That is so weird. Okay. Six points of damage. What do you got? You can destroy one. Congratulations. 5 points of damage. And a treasure token, which lets me do mass production next turn. Do you have another finisher? Actually, nothing will help you unless you have a board wipe. Maybe I need to change my mana up a little bit, just to get blue earlier. That's fine. That's artifact, 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 artifact. Wait a second. If you control an artifact and an enchantment, you get the samurai. Those are all artifacts. Where's your enchantment coming from? Oh, I always forget when they stick one on mine. It counts, okay. It counts, but that's not enough. That's only 5. So 2, 4, 8, 16. Yeah, that's good. Let's see the depths. Ooh, triggers! And nobody has first strike. So we be done. Final score, 17 to -9. And that's the power of the Devilish Valet. I had fun. Did you have fun? What do they do with that data? Ooh, Charforger. Alright. 2/3 Phyrexian Beast. Uncommon. When it enters the battlefield, you create a Phyrexian Goblin creature token. Okay. Whenever another creature or artifact you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, put an oil counter on Charforger itself. Remove 3, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Huh. Why bother with the Phyrexian Goblin token? Seems odd. And we don't have any flavor text for that. I'm going to have to go read the story. Alright, I'll take it. It's a new card. Oh, I should go in before I forget. Before I go straight into another match, let's go ahead and show you the entire deck. We've done red and white a couple times. We've done red and green. We've done red with green and white. And it was time for blue. So, 4 copies of the Devilish Valet and 4 copies of Third Path Iconoclast. If we can get him down, every time we cast a non-creature spell, we get to create tokens. Those tokens will help to pump up his power. A lot of the token creations we have are over here. Mass Production for 4 Soldier tokens and Imperial Oath for 3 Samurai tokens. That will get, even just the 3 will get him to 8. If we have a Third Path Iconoclast out, when we cast it, that'll get him up to 16. If it's mass production, it'll get him up to 32. So just by having our combo out and any one of half a dozen spells, we can get him up to lethal damage. What else do we have to help us out? We got 1 copy of Sticky Fingers to give somebody else menace and give us treasures when they deal damage to help us with our mana for the expensive spells. Because we do have 8 that are 5 or more. We've got 2 Citizen's Crowbars to take out mostly enchantments if I can help it. 2 Fateful Absences, either creatures or planeswalkers. 1 Resolute Reinforcements. 1 Sunset Revelry. 1 Protect the Negotiators, which is kind of cool. If we kick it, we actually get another token too. So if they try and do like a damage spell against Valet when we're attacking, if we've got enough mana, we can not only counter the spell, but we can create yet another token and double his power yet again. We've got Obliterating Bolt, the Iconoclast, of course. So all of these are, even the Flash-in Human Soldier, well, no, the creature, I guess it counts as a creature, it's just a flash creature, so that one doesn't count. But all of these others count if Iconoclast is out to create the token artifact creature soldiers. One copy of Aganjo Uprising, because we're back with red and white colors, so that's always fun. If we have enough, we can create a bunch of extra creatures and, you know, maybe instantly get lethal damage with Devilish Valet. We've got one Fable the Mirror Breaker, one Neonate's Rush, one Professional Facebreaker that gets us treasures. Again, we might need that for casting spells earlier. And one Seismic Wave, which you just saw us use, which is worth its weight in gold. 4 Captain's Calls, so a little bit more manageable for the expense. We still get 3 tokens at the same time, so it's just as good in a sense for our purposes as Imperial Oath. But with Imperial Oath, you also get that Scry 3, which can be really helpful. We've got one Myrel to give us a break during our turn when we attack, so that maybe it gives us a chance to rush in with the Valet and attack, and we don't have to worry about some last-minute counterspell, some combat tactic that kills him ahead of time, or removal or anything like that. And we've got one Planeswalker ourselves, the Wandering Emperor, and yeah, the Wandering Emperor is good. This is one copy of Seize the Storm, and one board wipe with Burn Down the House. And hopefully we have enough blue. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 cards. That should be enough. Should be enough. Every now and then, it gets a little tricky sometimes with 3 colors to get just the right mix. Every now and then you're going to have something you won't be able to cast. I could change things up if I wanted to put in a few more tapped lands. But there's a consequence if you're playing tapped lands. You might have to be delayed on one of your good spells for a turn or two. And that's kind of tough. And here we just got a couple of white mana. Not the best start. I do like that we got a Valet up front. And Dune Mover gives them a basic land, but it's already got Toxic and it's got Power 2. Which is kind of gross. And we can't really do anything. I mean, I don't want to waste an Obliterating Bolt on a 1 toughness creature. And it's all Phyrexia and Toxicity, and that may be everything that we have to deal with in life, huh? Pass. Flying in Toxicity. Alright, let's try Myrel. Maybe we can at least block the Doom Mover if they don't have removal. Yeah, they're looking at him. At her, I should say. They gave up a toxic creature just to deal with her. Sweet. Alright, we're getting rid of you. We're getting rid of you. We're putting you down. I just really need 2 more lands. My opponent's not missing a land drop. And a Toxic 3, of course. And he's got enough mana already to proliferate. And what does that let us do? It lets us die in a turn. Alright, this will give us mass production, right? Got 2 of them? Oh, I'm dead. I'm already dead. Well, I can sacrifice this. And then what? No attacks. Now I've got enough to stop the toxicity, but he's got a whole bunch of attackers himself. And we're tapped out. And he's got haste with tox. I haven't even seen this one yet. Tyrannak's Atrocity. I'm just going to let it come through. We're dead. Haste and Toxic 3. Now, this is a little bit overpowering just because I'm used to seeing, like, for 5, a 4/4 haster's not a bad deal. Toxic 3? Why does it feel like the new expansion's overpowered? It always feels that way. Every new expansion feels overpowered. But if you've been watching the last 2 or 3 videos that I've been doing, I'll point out my favorite conspiracy theory. When a new expansion comes out, if you're playing with those new cards, you get an advantage in your gameplay. Wizards want you to enjoy their new toys, which is fine. We all want to enjoy the new toys. But if you're going to get matched up and you're using all these Phyrexian cards against me, who doesn't have a single Phyrexian card, they're going to win at least the first, time or 2 that we encounter. I don't have any proof. They haven't sent out a press release or anything talking about this. Alright, we get the Iconoclast out. I still think this is going to be poison. Yep. Alright, we got our combo out. The poisoners can't block. Opponent is not missing his land drops. Come on down. Okay. You're tapped out though. So you can die. We get a token from it. Take 2 damage. In the turn. Perfect. As long as they don't have another Mondrak, I'm good. Actually, even if they do, I'm good. Into the trenches. Okay, nobody cares. Nobody cares about that. And nobody cares about that. Citizen's Crowbar. Interesting. But no. We get 4 tokens from this. 3 from the spell and 1 from Iconoclast. Watch the triggers. And we attack. 16, 17, 18. He would have lasted maybe 1 more turn, but he didn't have a way to kill the valet. So, the Phyrexian cards may have beat us once by mandatory fiat. But Wizards won't do that to you the entire night. They won't let you lose 7, 8 games in a row normally. If you're losing 7 or 8, you're probably not learning to play the game properly just yet. Magic tries to engineer things at some point. They'll just automatically give you a win if you just keep losing, I think. They won't give your opponents any land at all. And you won't be able to help but win. Okay. Let's see. No white mana yet. That's going to be a problem. We have just 1 copy of Sekenzan. And we normally like to hold that to use with the valet, but they gave us a pair of cards instead. That's going to be a while. That's super expensive. This is kind of about the same kind of expense, and that we can't cast. And surprise, third Phyrexian poison match in a row. And since we just won our last match, the odds are not good. Oh, he's already got a Life Gorger. They gave us one spell we can barely cast. And we missed 2 land drops now. Well, technically 4, right? Because he's going to be quick. Well, I'm just not going to hang around. If they're not going to give me land in 5 turns, then they decided that Phyrexian poison had to win. And the funny thing is, since they're doing stuff like, instead of giving us a 4/4 Trampler for 5, they're giving us a 4/4 Trampler with toxicity of 3 for 5. And they're putting out new cards like that are a little bit overpowered compared to how the meta was before Phyrexia came out, in my opinion. And I don't think the Phyrexian cards need the help. I don't think they need any artificial manipulation. But I suspect it's there. I did that wrong. Skybridge Towers was supposed to come out first. It's okay, because they didn't give us any red or... We got our blue, but they didn't give us any red, so we still don't have a play yet. Let's wait until they actually attack with them. We don't normally have to worry about counter spells with Tenacious Underdog decks. Ah, green. And a Yawgmoth. Okay, now Underdog can go away. And still blue. No red. We could get 4 1/1s, which is not really all that helpful against this stuff. And now he has enough that he can bring back Underdog. Uh-oh. He can get rid of Sticky Fingers. Or the Iconoclast. Neither of which I can cast, so who cares? Alright, considering it was a dead card, that's not the worst thing in the world that can happen to me. Citizen's Crowbar. Does that help me with anything? That's what we got. So last match it wouldn't give me any land. Before that it was not giving me any blue. Now it's not giving me any red. Out of 6 lands so far. And you can see I've got lots of double lands. I've got lots of dual lands. Okay. Let's go draw a card. Nope. We're just dead in the water. Needed some kind of other kind of land. It's difficult sometimes when you're playing 3 colors or more to figure out exactly the right mix of lands because you'll see what's happening. They'll give us all of one color, and then you're thinking, should I go change? And then it's like, oh no, it's the other color that they didn't give me this time around. And by the time you're done playing a large enough sample size, it's happened to you with just about every color in your deck, that at some point or other, you're not going to draw the right colors with the right spells. Here, this is almost a mulligan. I got 2 6 costs up front. But it did give me all 3 colors. So if they're going to do that, we will go ahead and keep it. But this is actually a dead card until I at least get a creature in play, so I can't really use this as a counterspell right now. And if I'm going to change up anything in the deck, it might be this card. Although in my playtesting so far, I have used it to kind of good effect. Since we don't have a 1 mana play, we can go ahead and put that out now. I don't feel too bad when I have 6 mana spells if I start with 3 lands. And this player's taking so long, I'm figuring they must have blue in there somewhere. Let's go ahead and do blue there. And it's shining a light out its butt. How do you like that for a pet? Okay, now we can cast at least Neonate's Rush if we need to. That's for the 1/1s. Did we use Captain's Call? Uh-oh. We lost the last match so fast. These guys are not... They only got 2 lands? That's not exactly a fair or exciting match, Magic. I like the animation on this one, though. This is pretty good. And we can do that with our whole deck. We can just make the lightning. Make the lightning royal! Okay, sorry. Back to the battle at hand. I better do this while I can. I'm back to having 3 6 mana casting cards. They finally got their land. And we can't even do anything with our 3 creatures against that, because he's so powerful right off the bat. Should have used the counterspell, huh? He's not going to attack. Why not? Does he know I could have killed him? Alright, yeah, we'll use one of these now. Just kidding! I'm not really going to attack you. Six 6 creature. That gives him an army of 5 creatures already. And of course he managed to do all that with only 3 forests. Because he got the Prowler out. Okay, so... I guess we're pumping our 6 mana spells. Oh. Okay. What do we use? We want Devilish Valet out. Seems like she'd be good. That all seems like it might be good. We'll take it. I don't know if it's enough at this stage. That's a lot of damage. He did not attack. Alright. We've got enough to kick the counterspell. It's like, really, dude? You had that much firepower and you still weren't going to attack? Oh, he was waiting for that. No. We're going to kick in that. You don't get to double everybody's power. That was power and toughness. That would have killed us. What do I need to overcome all of his army? He's got another one right off the bat? That is messed up. That is completely... that's cheating. Yeah, you got me. That was cheating. I didn't have fun. That was not fun for me. You don't get the exact 2 spells that you need in a row to beat me, and then I have the counterspell on 1. I keep looking for games where I lose where I still have fun. That does happen on occasion. Sometimes it feels rigged. We're going to hold on to Fateful Absence. And hopefully we'll still be able to use it. Oh, hello. That guy's actually a problem too. Shoot. Okay, so we're going to take that. I don't want the day and night to flip. Nice. Yeah, we're not blocking that. Come on through. Alright, you're tapped out, right? I've got 1 untapped mana, so he doesn't block. He thought there might have been something up there. I would like 1 more mana because I really want to put out the second valet and still be able to get rid of the infantry. He's not letting it flip. And you don't care about that. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we can do it. Okay, so... Oh, I don't have the extra... I don't have the extra mana for that. It's okay. So if we survive this turn, he's dead. Excellent. Okay, attack. Thank you. You were so nice. So nice to me. Oh, there's some mana. It's too late, but it doesn't matter anymore. Double triggers. Just enough. Ask me if I had fun on that one. Yeah. Alright, what card did we get? Ancient Lumber Nut. I already had 4 of those. I have a couple of really good decks with those. I don't know how good they are, but I enjoy them anyway. Alright, we're going to leave it there. That is the Devilish Path. That's adding in blue. And we didn't get too many times where we had the Iconoclast out at the same time as Valet, but I think we did it just enough that when these two get together, you know, and we get to cast one of these spells, even just a Captain's Call, getting that 4 path, that's a good combo to end the match right there. If we have enough mana, Aganjo Rising is enough to end it alone, and that kind of thing. And we needed a little bit of removal, so I'm not sure if I have enough, but I've got Seismic Wave, and I've got Neonate's Rush, and I've got 2 Fateful Absences, and 1 Obliterating Bolt. Burn down the house, and technically Wandering Emperor, although she didn't show up in these matches. That's about 7 removals. That's less than I usually have. And I'll admit that I overweighted these at the idea that I would be able to get up enough mana quickly enough in the game so that I could go ahead and get the kill in. So we're really operating as if we are a red burn deck to a certain degree in this sense with the strategy. And we did minimize, and by we, I'm using the royal term again. For some reason, whenever I'm including you guys in the community, I always feel like you're on my side anyway. So even if I'm alone in the room making the deck, I still feel like there's somebody rooting for me anyway. So I keep saying we. But anyway, we did minimize the amount of removal in the deck so that we could go ahead and make sure that we had good odds of getting the combo out with those 2 together and one of these other spells. So again, I'm not sure because of the variance that we had in a couple of the matches, if maybe I'm supposed to have 1 more dual land in here out of these. That maybe I should take. I've got 8 basic lands, and maybe I need to change those out. Maybe just 1 of them. I'm not sure. But overall, I'm happy with the deck. And again, like always, the Devilish Valet triggers off. He's really just fun, no matter what colors you put him with. You put him with the right cards to surround him and give him support, and just build the deck around him. And we've gone through the entire color pie now. We've used every color combined with him, and they've all worked out pretty great. So, let me know your thoughts. Remember, like and subscribe as always, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks, everybody. Have a good one.